For this video, we're going to be breaking down number 15 safety and cornerback James Arefieg, class of 2024 of John J. Cross River High School, highlighted on the screen. But before we dive further into the video, if you like this kind of content, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos. If you're considering helping the group even further, think about joining our Patreon for added benefits or using donation links below. And now back to James. This young man, 5'10", 175 pounds. He's a transfer from Kennedy Catholic. And he had a strong year last year. He had over 60 tackles, 3 INTs. And I like that he's made plays in both the pass and run game. And I also like the versatility that he showed he could play as a box safety, strong safety type hybrid, and a corner. And so the big thing that stands out to me when I watched him on tape was his physicality. He's a strong tackler, even if we can clean up some of the technique, but he was very active and very productive. And in the pass game, I do think he's stronger in off coverage where he can read the wide receiver and quarterback, particularly in zones. But I did see some strong reps in man-to-man, and he held up relatively well playing the ball. He showed some ball skills. Things I can work on, consistency in his man-to-man, especially against faster kids, is something of an emphasis. But let's go over a couple plays I liked. Mentioned he's highlighted right here, and when he can play off man or he can drop into his own, I do think that's when he's at his best. He's going to be playing off man right here on this tight end. They're going to be sending a stunt off the edge. They're going to try to do a hot route with the tight end, and I like that he can read the quarterback. He can read the receiver in front of him. He's going to be doing a nice little hot route right here. He's got to break on the ball and knock it away. It's a fast route, but look at him come up there. Nice job. And again, this seems like a small play, but these are really important. You got to be off man. You got to be able to read your man, break on the ball, and make a play on the ball. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to force a quick pass here by sending a linebacker off the edge. Titans going to try to replace that linebacker. Right? He kind of does a little bit of shuffle, not so much a backpedal because he's reading the quarterback. He's going to break on it quickly, knock it away. Let's go to another play, and this is one of my more favorite plays that I saw. Here he is in the slot. And he's going to be man coverage against a pretty speedy wide receiver here. He's going to be doing kind of a deep in or a deep drag across the field. This is a difficult route to cover in the slot here. And let's watch him, right? This time he's backpedaling. I like how he gets the hands on the hip right here. This is pretty darn good coverage initially. But the receiver does a good job of creating a little bit of separation, but I like the closing speed he has. There's a separation right there. Quarterback sees that. That's why he's going to try to throw it. But watch the closing speed here. Look at him close, boom, and knock the ball away. Again, a very strong rep right here. So one more time. Look at the hand on the hip. There's a little bit of separation there. Watch the closing speed. Let him close that down and knock the ball away. Let's go to another one. Here he is repped at the corner spot. And again, playing off coverage. Now, I don't always love when corners have their hips open. It kind of gives away that they're in a zone here, but he's playing off coverage where he can read the quarterback, read the receivers, and going to try to throw a quick little bubble. He reads it very quickly, and look at him attack how fast. He reads it and attacks. He sees it, sees the bubble. Look at him go attack the receiver right there. Absolutely blows that play up. Again, I like the physicality he plays with. Plays with some physicality there. He's not afraid. Big time shot. He also shows that he can come off the edge, and you can use him in stunts. Again, because he's a strong tackler, people want to get him involved, whether it's rushing the passer or on run blitzes, try to get some penetration. Here he is off the edge right here. Look at him use his speed. It's kind of a heavy blitz. He comes in and finishes the sack. Here we go. Coming off the edge. Big time sack. Let's go to the final play. And again, as a box safety, he does a pretty solid job of defending the edge because he has solid speed, but it's the physicality that I really like. So they're motioning over the tight end, who's responsible as a big tight end, try to block him out on the edge, try to run to the outside. He's got to set the edge here as his first contained player. Look at him back up. He sees it. Now look at him avoid the big tight end and watch the closing speed. All the way out towards the sideline is this tackle, right? So he's got to use his speed right there. He's got to diagnose this play. Let's watch it one more time. Reads it. Avoids the blocker right there. Watch the closing speed. All the way out to the sideline, makes the tackle. And again, this was a young man who had a very strong year last year. Interested to see him now back at John Jay. Excited to see what he brings this upcoming year.